Okay guys, do you ever wonder how to make your website responsive according to any device type? Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, if you take a look at this website, this simple website with just a navbar where we have homes, about, project and contacts, and you right click, inspect elements. We head down to the toggle so we can have additional type. So we can either view the screen here and as well as use the extra dimension responsive by pre-installed by Chrome. So you can see we have several devices we can view our websites. So you can resize them to any digit. Alright, so I want to use the responsive one so we can view them. So whenever we hover to a smaller screen, you can see how responsive this website looks, where it went from the flexbox display to a grid display. Alright, that's where your Add Media rule comes in. So the Add Media rule is an important part of the CSS media query, and it is used to modify the website and application depending on the device type, like I just said. So to use an Add Media rule, you are using it as targeting a device type. And there are three ways you can basically use the Add Media rule. So you can use the all to target all the devices at once, and you can use the print as well as the screen. So the print in particular, it is used to target an audio-based screen readers. That means such as printer. This is a good example of an audio-based screen reader, right? So the screen is the common way we can use to target it. So you can see there for now there are three ways we can basically use the Add Media type. So in addition, the minimum and the maximum which it comes in, well, you'll see that in a jiffy. This is basically just the Add Media rule syntax. So to use an Add Media rule in our websites, we use them inside of our style.css. That's why if you see on my screen, inside of my style.css, that's where I applied my Add Media rule syntax. So to use an Add Media rule, it begins with an @ symbol followed by the name media. And in this case, I use the screen. You can as well use the type or to target your Add Media rule syntax. But you can't use print because in most cases, using print, you are trying to target an audio read based device such as printer, etc. But in this case, we are targeting our website, so we should use the media type of or screen. So afterwards, I passed in my maximum widget to be 900 pixels. So all I did here is simple. I am saying every device with the maximum widget of 900 pixels do this syntax. We do this syntax, which is basically our normal CSS syntax we write every day. So we pass it inside of the Add Media rule syntax. Alright, this is basically the Add Media rule syntax, and inside of it you pass in your CSS syntax. And if you look here, all I'm just targeting is my class and my anchor tag. Okay, so if we go to our websites, and we inspect the elements, so and we type in 900, you can see that, okay, let me refresh. You can see that the Add Media rule applies. So let's say, because we are targeting every device with a maximum width of 900 pixel. So let's say we put in 901 pixel. You can see that the Art Media rule will not apply. If we put in 899 pixel, you'll see that the Art Media rule still apply, because it applies according to the specific given value you want it to apply. So any device from 0 to 900 pixel would take the Art Media rule query you pass it to, the Art Media rule syntax you specify it to do. Okay, so another thing I want to show you is targeting one or more Art Media rule, two or more Art Media query at the same time. So to do that, all you need to do is to continue writing your query with the and open your bracket, then close the bracket. Inside of those brackets, you pass in the next media query you want to give it. So let's say this time I want to target for mobile devices only. You should know that this 900 pixel targets the mobile screen and as well as the tablet screen. So let's say I want to target the mobile screen only. What I will need to do is to give it the minimum width of 600 pixel. Oops. This is happening because of my tab 9. So it helps me predict my next movement. Okay, if we save now, go back to our website and we refresh. So if we put in 600, you see that the Art Media rule apply, because of we specify it to be a minimum of 600. So if we reduce it to 599, you see the Art Media rule won't apply, because we specify it to apply to this specific given value, a media query you want to apply. So all we did here is basically any screen with the maximum width of 900, I want you to apply the CSS. I want the CSS to apply inside of it. So, and now I also want to target every device with the minimum width of 600. So this will target every device with the width of 600 pixel only. And this will target every device with the maximum width of 600. That means from 0 to 900. So this will only specify with the width of 600 pixel only. So another thing I want to show you is the all operator. So to use an all operator is simple. It just begins with a comma. And you open your bracket, then you close it. So in this case, let's target the minimum width of 1100 pixel. And this time I also want to target background color of green. We save. So if we go back to our site and we refresh, okay, so if we look at our website, our source code, we specified 900, 600, and 1000 pixels screen only, right? So if we go to the device width of 900 pixel, you will see that the media query applies. As well as it's going to apply for the query of 600, same for 1100 pixel, which is for devices such as laptops and desktops. So you can see that we specify them. You can see this is just how to apply your Art Media rule to your CSS class. So if we reduce this a bit, you see that the Art Media rule will not apply. So let's say, and we increase this to 900, you can see it applies. We increase to 600, you see it applies. Okay. So this is basically just what the Art Media rule means we can see how powerful our art media rule could be to us. So it helps us target a specific given value in a specific given property of our CSS. So, well, if we want to learn more about CSS, I have a full tutorial where we build a website just like this. So guys, if you want to learn how to build this nice looking portfolio, whereby if you move around, you can see how beautiful it is. If you click here, you can see we can change color mode and as well as this nice looking animation for typewriter. Okay, so you will not just learn how to build this website, you will also learn the fundamental basics of CSS. So thank you guys for joining this lecture. I'll see you in the next tutorial.